Let's talk about the tropics. We actually have a few things to talk about. We saw a little bit of a lull. Now we're starting to see a little bit of an uptick across the entire Atlantic basin. Tropical storm Melissa, it actually became subtropical yesterday, became tropical yesterday night, meaning it's now a warm core system feeding off the warm waters of the Atlantic. Notice not much to it. It is starting to get sheared off and it's making its way towards the east. It's going to become a depression as we go into about Tuesday's time frame and continue to head out to the open Atlantic. Now we're also watching this tropical wave, a very strong tropical wave for this time of year, by the way. We usually don't see these late in the season coming out just off the coast of Africa and possibly developing, but we're giving it a medium chance at the moment. Going to watch that one long term, but it doesn't look like a big deal at the moment. The one closer to home that we're going to be focusing on is this one down in the Caribbean. Now it's a broad area of low pressure. There's not much to it, but it's going to be moving towards the west, towards Central America over the next 5 days or so, or over the next 3 days. Very low chance of development, but what it's going to be doing is bringing a big old plume of moisture with it. Now what we're going to be watching is next week where this plume of moisture goes. A lot of models at the moment want to take it into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico, and when this happens this time of year, we get these cold fronts coming in, and usually they protect us. Now, if this thing can come in before the cold front, what will happen is this cold front will take all this moisture and start to push it up towards the north and towards the east. So we could be looking at some tropical, deep tropical moisture heading up to the central Gulf Coast later next week. So we're talking 8, 9, 10 days away. Chances of development of this, significant development, very low, but it is something we're going to be watching. I mean, it is hurricane season after all, and it goes until November 30th. So we can't let our guard down, but that is something we're going to be watching as we go into the ending part of next week. Now, our